Guys, today I'm going over the top 5 best mechanics that you need to know if you want to get good. Let's hop right into it. At number 5 has to be the waterfall. And by the way, the map that I'm using is Jiven's practice map. It's pretty good and it has like descriptions on all types of mechanics and videos. Definitely check it out for this video if you want to follow along. Alright, so let's say you're up on height, right? And someone starts to spray you and you have no mobility. You have to be able to waterfall. So it's literally, it's this simple. I'm telling you, it's like, gotta be one of the most simplest moves. Now, this is easily the simplest move on the list. Like, they get way harder. But yeah, so it's pretty much what you want to do is, let's say you were on this thing right here. You want to have your crosshair on the bottom. And you want to make sure that you get this initial one. And you kind of just like sway back and forth while holding down your placement build. Number 4 is a move that y'all, and feel free to change your speed up. Number 4 is a move that you need to know, right? So let's say you're here, you're building, you're doing all your stuff, right? And you see a dude that's sitting like right here. And let's say all he has is like that. He's like this. So you could do this, right? You could go here, here. You could jump out to the side, place 2 high walls, place a stair to block your back from people spraying you. Edit this wall right here, the middle window, full box them, right? And then let's say they're trying to run out to the side, boom, full box. Alright? Go out, boom, set up a P, nice. Or if they do stay in there, you can jump out to the side, go here. Or if you have an open shot, you can shoot them there. So how I would tell you to learn this would just be to slow your speed down to like 75, right? And as you're sprinting to go up, you go right to that end of that cone. Let me see if I can slow it even more for y'all. So let's say you're doing this and you see that little tip of the cone. You need to be aiming like right here in that middle part, like right where that bubble thing is. So you'd want to run up and you want to aim and jump, right? And then boom, you got it. That's all you got to do. Aim. Oh, me saying that and then I miss it. All you got to do is aim right there, jump up, place the high walls, boom. If they try to leave, make double full boxes. Number 3 is a harder one, I'm not gonna lie. This one's pretty difficult, pretty high advanced. But once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. So let's say you're full boxed, right? And let's say there's a kid on height. And he's just spraying you, everything that you're trying, it's just not working. So what you could do is you could edit your cone like this. You go out the top, place a cone with 3 walls, place a cone above you, edit this cone away, edit the 3 tiles of the cone, and you can literally just repeat this process. And you see the cone is blocking the line of sight. That's why I don't need a full box to do this. You know, and some people do it differently. Some people like to go like that and then do it. And it's all situational, but I like to do this the most, because then I feel like I can venture out to other things. So how I would tell you to learn this is probably to be in a box with just an open roof and just 1 cone on the top. Just get used to editing this and moving up. And then place the 2 walls, boom. Like, you can just go really slow with it. Just work on placing those 2 walls for now. And you can just get really consistent with it. Then you can move on. Maybe try changing it up, you know? Maybe venture out into other things. So that's number 3 on my list. Stick around for number 1, because number 1's pretty crazy. Alright, so number 2 on my list is probably one that you'll see me use so much. Anytime I go for a high, pretty much. Except if you chop height and they start to fall, sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. But I use this move very often, especially in 1v1s. So you're simply here, right? Let's say you're just building up like this. People can spray you from this side, people can spray you from above. But if you just simply go like that, you block the line of sight of every single person on this side, enemies in front of you, enemies above you. And let's say you have no enemies this way because you're facing towards zone, just do it the other direction, right? And another thing that you can do just to advance this move is you can come out, well, let me do it all in fast pace. You can do this, right? And you can edit this side and boom. And you're on the, and you can just switch sides and really confuse your enemy, or if you just need it to be on this side for some reason, right? And then another thing, this is very good with this move, I use this a lot, is when you're going, you can grab this top stair and go up and repeat the process. And then you can move into things like this, like we just taught. Boom. Like, there's so many options. Because everything you learn kind of flows into together. And I'm actually about to do an example with the next one for number 1. Flows in so perfectly with this move, it's hilarious. But how I tell you to learn this is probably just putting it on very slow speed and just get used to your crosshair placement, because your crosshair is going to need to be in the middle, kind of like where that G is, and then you want to just swing it to the side, just look up and down, but you want it as tight as possible, so you want to stay close to your stair as most possible. And I would just encourage just switching up what side you're doing as you're practicing this super slow. As I say that, I'm messing up, probably because I'm talking. I can't, bro. But yeah, just like switch up the sides. Be like, oh, there's enemies on this side now, I gotta protect myself. Oh, there's enemies on this side now, you know? It's like, there's a person above me spraying me, let me go up, right? So just practice that, drill it until you feel very comfortable with it, and you'll be on your way to becoming an amazing player. And then for my number 1 spot, and I cannot, top pros use this. I've got so many solo clutches because of this. This move is golden. And stick around because I have an extra bonus one for y'all. So you would, so if you're in a box, right, and the zone is pushing you out, what do? You don't edit through and just run. No, because you're gonna get sprayed by everyone. What do? You tunnel, right? It's literally the most useful move that you can learn in the book. Now, to learn this, I would say probably just put your speed on like 75 and just practice having your crosshair in the middle of your box, then swing it side to side, up and down, side to side, up and down, side to side, up and down, side and side. I could make a song about this, right? And let's say that's still too much for you. Let's say you're choking this front edit. What you can do is literally just get used to this. And if you think that you're good at that, maybe put it up to 125 speed, you know? If that's the part that's stumping you. Or if the part that's stumping you is the sidewalls, just don't put the front wall and just do the sidewalls. Just practice and pinpoint what your weaknesses are. And then another thing with any type of tunneling is, this is one of my favorite tunneling. I do this a lot. I go boom, 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 boom. See what I'm doing? I'm protecting myself with only 2 materials. So it's super material cost less, right? And no one from this side can shoot me. No one from this side can shoot me. And no one from up top can shoot me. So if you really just put this all together, then you can move through zone decently fast with no materials. And look, watch this clip of me absolutely moving with tunneling. Alright, and this is my bonus. Let's say you're in your box, right? And there's kids below you. What do? You edit like this and you try to pump? No, that's not right. You want to edit like this. Peterbot actually used this to win a grand final. And you jump, pump, jump. Okay, that's embarrassing. But yeah, like, you have so much room to shoot, and your enemies can almost barely see you. And you can for real, like, jump into this. And think about it. If all your enemies are, like, running, they're not going to be able to flick up and shoot you. It's going to be super difficult, right? But if you only had, let's say if you only had these two open, that also doesn't give you a lot of room to shoot. But if you have all three, you can shoot everywhere besides directly below you. I'm telling you, it's one of the best things to learn to get good at learning how to shoot from an awkward angle such as that. So I hope y'all like this video. If y'all have any comments about how I can improve my videos, what y'all want to see, what y'all need help with, please leave it in the comments. I read every comment, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.